Omni One's coming out with a new game, Treks, testing it out so you can see what it's like before you get it. Here we go. All right, so this is my second time doing this because I learned a little bit about the experience and it was throwing me off trying to talk through it. So I wanted to start over so I could be a little more clear. But hit start here and there's gonna be 4 worlds to choose from. We'll choose Niagara Falls, but you can see Saudi Arabia, the Grand Canyon, New York City are the ones that you start with. I think they plan to add more to this. Then you can choose the American side or the Canadian side. We'll go Canadian. Now the way this works is I thought it was just truly like I walk around and I can explore, within the boundaries of this environment and the footage they collected. But it almost seems like it's segmented. So I walk to a point and then it will tell me a little bit about that location, teach me about it, which is neat because you can kind of actually go and explore almost like you're on a guided tour type thing. You learn about a thing and then you'll hold the trigger and it'll continue and advance you to a next segment and then you can walk through that. So I'll go ahead and get walking and let you see, everything starts moving. You can see people will come and however they shot this, I think that people walk around, you probably hear the voice talking, teach me a little bit what's going on. And eventually it'll say hold the trigger to continue. So what I like about this is maybe you're looking into getting the Omni One and you're like, okay, the games are cool, but I don't know if I'll be able to jump right in and do that. Maybe I might be a little bit intimidated. Well, this, as you can see, I am just walking. And from you watching me on screen, you're probably thinking, well, that's like virtually no workout, no cardio at all. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna hear me going out of breath. This is my second time doing this, so I'm already a little tired. This is still a nice little workout. Obviously, it's not like going sprinting or doing some crazy level of cardio, but the incline below me, the slope to it, it's like walking on an incline. As I walk, it's not, there's the trigger I was talking about. As I walk, it is not me just doing a walk like you're going down the sidewalk. I am constantly having to somewhat keep my balance. There's a lean to it, so my core is engaged. I am using a lot more leg muscles because of the stability side to side, the slope underneath, the almost walking on an incline. There's a lot going into it. So a natural, just normal walk ends up resulting in a lot more calories burned. You get more winded, as you can hear as I talk. So let me go and hold this trigger and give you an example of what happens here. And it's going to advance me to the next location. And I think it'll start talking.
From the Canadian side, visitors are treated to a sweeping vista that captures the grandeur of all 3 of Niagara Falls' majestic cascades: Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls.
And so you're getting an idea what this is all about. You can see the footage around me. I can see the falls. It's pretty. You can see the boat on their tour down there going into it. I turn around, I can see actual real people walking around. I will say, as far as clarity goes, I was trying to get close to some people. Let's see if I can get to these people. Okay, I'm at a trigger spot. See if I can find some people here. So walking a little bit. Now look over. Now I don't know what it looks like on your screen as I do the screen capture, but as I look at these people here, I can see what they're wearing. I can see them pretty well. There's a little bit of a fuzziness to it. It's not super clear to give you an idea of the experience and the overall quality. It is still a very immersive, nice experience. The colors are vibrant. It's neat. I feel like I'm experiencing a location that I wouldn't normally ever get to go to, especially, sitting here in my basement. It's nice enough. It's nice to look at. It's not super clear or crisp or trying to think of the word I'm trying to use of, but the image is got a little bit of a fuzziness to it as far as a clarity perspective, but it's still very, very nice.
A magnet for tourists, Niagara Falls offers thrilling boat rides, observation decks, and parks.
And this is kind of my hope is this is one step of Omni One introducing more things over time. What I really hope is that they start to build more Omni One home-built, Omni One-centric games and modes, where they take advantage of all these sensors. Instead of just tying into an existing game, they've built something that just fully takes advantage of their setup, their sensors, can create a multiplayer environment with their users, and it's separate from everything else. Games that, track high scores and Omni One specific high scores, and think of like a Mario Kart experience or Olympics experiences with maybe animated style stuff or something like that. A lot of different ways to use this instead of just tying into virtual reality games and making that Omni One experience. I hope that's what I do see to come, but this is kind of a step in that direction. If you think of exercise bikes when they came out, it was just instructor led, and that was it. That's kind of, it's like the game version of the Omni One. Then they started having scenic rides, and then there were scenic instructor led rides, and then they brought in streaming services and let you actually, if you wanted to watch a YouTube video or Netflix. I hope Omni One does that, but they integrate it with their stuff. So you're seeing sensors, or maybe there's an overlay on the side where you can see what you're doing, and there's some instructions and motivation to do things to keep the calorie burn going while you watch it. Tracking to show you your numbers so you're motivated to keep working while you watch that show. Because, the bikes have got to the point where there's a lot of different categories of using them. And this is where I'm hoping the Omni One goes, and this gets me excited because this is an immersive experience, and it's neat. I got the sounds in my ears of the water rushing next there. I can feel the people of, feeling like you're at a different location with the excitement of, being somewhere. Everybody's new to this area. It gives you that feel, the amazing buildings in the background. I'm completely immersed. I don't know if you watching the screen capture on your side will get the full experience, but that's all I see. And I can, being that I am on Omni One, I can spin around and I can feel like I am there. No matter where I look, that's what I see. It's a cool experience, but it's from an exercise perspective. It's not, somewhere you're running, you're crouching, you're shooting, you're doing a bunch of stuff. It's casual. That's the part I want to get mentioned. So even if you're new to this, or you feel like you need a method to just get comfortable and start using this without being overwhelmed and get a feel for this, this is a great option for that. Or if you just want something that's a little different than a game, you have an option like that. But I think that gives you an overall idea. There are a million other games I can review on the Omni One and modes when they come out. So let me know what you want me to review. Hopefully this has been helpful to give you an idea of what's coming out and if you might want to purchase this game for yourself, or if this is something that might sell you or get you into getting the Omni One. But let me go ahead and take this off, see where I'm pointing, because I have no idea by the end of this where I'm at or where I'm looking. But hopefully that helps. Let me know what you want to see more of. Like, subscribe if you don't mind. It helps the channel out a ton. I'll put a link to the Omni One if you're thinking about getting it. But hope that helped. Catch you around.